Do you know the difference between selling and branding? Gary V, Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk sums it up best. Are you trying to sell a product or are you actually trying to create an experience? I'll be the first to tell you from experience that experience always wins. You shouldn't ever try to sell something to someone. People don't like to be sold. In this video, I'm gonna take one principle that I've learned from Gary V and I'm gonna teach you how I took it and applied it to my business. This is teachings directly from the man that I've applied to my business, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can apply it to your personal brand to start monetizing and making a ton of cash every single month. So stay tuned, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jordan Steen, aka Serial Entrepreneur, and at this channel we like to talk all about social media marketing, starting an online business, being an entrepreneur, all of that. So if you're interested in learning more about that kind of information, then all you need to do is click that subscribe button if you're new, and then hit the notification bell so that way you can be updated every time we release new content, giveaways, free training, free templates, all kinds of stuff like that. All right, guys, so what's the one thing that big brands like Coke or Apple or Amazon all have in common? Basically, they don't sell to their audience. You never see ads from, I mean, you might see them occasionally, but you don't see hardly any ads from like Coke, from Amazon, trying to actually sell their products, right? You just see branding, you see people, you see an experience, and that's what they're really good at selling. They sell an experience. So that's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you wanna learn how to take your personal brand or your hobbies and turn it into a personal brand, then stay tuned to the end of this video, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what you need to do to get our free personal branding mini course. Basically, it's a course that we've put together that's gonna send you a ton of information on things you need to get started on to get your personal brand going. All right, guys, so branding is all about building a personal and long-term relationship. The reason why most people fail when they try to start a brand or they try to start a YouTube channel or something like that is the fact that they go out and they start selling something. A lot of the time without the credibility, the trust, or authority to even sell that product to a specific audience. Most brands, that's why, you know, one of the biggest things that we want to talk about when you're starting your brand or really getting, you know, your platform off the ground is just giving away information. You should not start off a brand selling a product when you're a new influencer or a new face to that industry, right? Your customers just aren't going to trust you. And so that's why if you look back, you know, at what I did and what a lot of other entrepreneurs have done in the past, Gary V has built a $100 million business without selling a product or service. He gives everything that he does up front for free. All right, he gives it all away for free, and then he makes money from his brand through other ways that we can talk about in another video, which if you want to learn a little bit more about that, leave a comment below saying, yeah, I want to see that other video. But basically, guys, Gary V is a master at creating such valuable content that it gives you everything that you need to know. It's actually, you know, what he would probably put in his course just rewritten, and that, or in a program just rewritten, and then he gives it to you for free up front, so that way he knows that if he pieces it enough, right, you put it in so many little chunks that eventually that person's going to come and buy something from you because they want the structure. And that's the whole point behind building a personal brand, is give as much value and as much information away for free at first, okay? Start off with a free platform. If you look back at my brand, that's what we did. We started our YouTube channel and we were just giving away free content, free templates, free information to people, and people loved it so much that after 3 months, I think it was, maybe 4, we asked our audience, we said, hey, if we were to create an actual course, would you guys be interested in buying it? If we launched it, you know, at $200, which, you know, the average is around $1,000 for a course or a program like what I do, you know, $200 was nothing to someone, especially when they were getting so much value from my free content. And that's what we did. We said, okay, well, we're going to take this free content, we're going to make it even better, we're going to improve upon it, we're going to add a bunch of other content, and then we're going to put that into a program since our audience said yes. We got some feedback from, and this is when we had like, I think 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. It was small. And we said, okay, well, we're going to run with that. And since then, we've been able to build a 6-figure business from a personal brand. And I think the biggest piece of value that I want you guys to take from this is that when you create something for free, like if you think it's value, really ask yourself if it's valuable. Create a free course, free documents, free templates, free guides that are actual guides. You know, if you're just posting videos on YouTube that are just like kind of like this one where it's just you talking, and yes, this is valuable, but it's not something that someone is going to commit to and say, yo, I'm gonna spend $1,000 with this guy. There's no way I wouldn't. He's getting all of my money. No, they want to see something really, really valuable. And to do that, you have to actually create basically a product and give it away for free. Don't just create a YouTube channel and expect to get a ton of, you know, paying customers for a course if you've never created a free product before and given it away. So Gary Vee actually suggests to try everything. So do maybe an ebook, try a podcast, try an online course, give a speech, do a meetup. You know, try everything that you possibly can to really put yourself out there and make yourself exceptional, make yourself extraordinary. And the reason why is because there are tons of people out there like you these days doing the exact same thing. And the ones that you see that are big, big channels, they're doing things that are a little different. They're not just going out there like all of the smaller channels and creating a quick how-to guide that took them 5 minutes to put together. There's a lot of planning and execution that goes on behind the scenes that makes that thing valuable, and it's also free at the same time. So put effort into the products that you create and give away for free, because if you go half-assed on them, I promise you your audience is going to be able to tell, and they're not going to buy your actual product or service that you truly sell later on down the road. So when you think about it, guys, the real thing that you have to focus on, the real secret to monetizing a brand or personal brand or a passion or a hobby, whatever it may be, is just to not put a price on it. Don't put a price tag on a product, especially when you're first starting out, right? You should give all of your your knowledge, your information, your personality, your character, you should give all of that away for free at first. And then start to build an audience and build a community around you or whatever it is that you're trying to promote. It doesn't necessarily have to be you personally. Like if you're trying to promote, you know, something in like the dog niche that doesn't have you personally in it, that's fine. But build the audience, build the free information first, and then focus on a product or service later once you have an established community of people who consistently follow you and are willing to actually invest because they trust you and they've gotten to know you and now they love what you do in your product or your brand. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you want to learn more about starting a personal brand, in the description below there is a link for the free, basically personal brand training course. It's a mini course that's going to teach you everything you need to know to get your personal brand started on the right foot. All kinds of equipment, resources, training that you're going to need, tools you're going to use, all kinds of things that you need to get your personal brand started on the right foot. So make sure you check that out below. Last thing, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up so that way other people who are starting a personal brand or trying to take their passion or their hobby and better their life, better their family, all of that kind of stuff, hit the thumbs up, because that's how those people are going to see it. The performance in this video is based on thumbs ups. Do that. Lastly, if you're starting a personal brand, I'd love to know what kind of personal brand you're starting. So leave a comment below and let me know what niche or what industry your personal brand is involved in. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are new, make sure, again, you hit that subscribe button right in the bottom right-hand corner below this video so that way you get all of the information that we produce here. Make sure to hit that notification bell, otherwise you won't get updated. And we give away free stuff, free courses every single Thursday. So make sure you're on our live events at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Thursday. All right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, Serial Entrepreneur out. Later. Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.